Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there.
Oh, yeah. The wing. I don't know the rest of the song, but we sing it because we watched The Lion King. Oh, Lord. Hi, everybody. Hello. Happy Sunday to you. Glad to see you, Liam. I was looking for you. We're going to start off this episode with a fun little announcement because after so many years in the live chat, after many of times, many of spaces and places, after every single Liam that they have been giving us, today is the day, December, what is this? 15th, 2024. Liam Lindsay, you are now a moderator on this channel. Bam. Congratulations, Liam. You are now a standard moderator on the channel. Love you, friend. And yes, me and Emrika did talk about this. And yes, you have been added to the list. So cool. I said we were adding another moderator, and that's what we're going to do. And y'all know Liam been here for a good, blessed minute, okay? So Liam deserves this. Shout out to my good friend all the way over there in the UK. We love you, Liam. You may notice something a little bit different about this chat, too. If you really need to tell me about myself, you're going to have to subscribe. So, hey, everybody, it's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. All of the subscribers, I appreciate you for being here. It's a little bit of a different sort of like background, if you will. I was not ready today. Okay, I was not ready today. I've had a very crazy Sunday. We'll talk about down under first because hot topics, I think my day is a little bit of a hot topic because it went down this Sunday. It went down for me this Sunday. Okay. And that's how we're going to have to keep it. It will only be that y'all made the suggestion the last time because it was a little bit toxic and disgusting. I even had people from the show, Canada's Drag Race, because y'all saw Sanjina Live. I had some other girls that were on the show literally hit me up being like, I was watching that playback. What the hell is wrong with people? I even talked to my mother, Honey Davenport. And even had my other friend. I said, girl, let's look at all that. We've already done all that. I've done my due diligence there. The rant pack is the focus. It will be forever more and forever always with this channel. Y'all are a part of this conversation, this equation. We're not doing it any other way, okay? So I'm taking y'all's advice and we're protecting this chat because I want y'all to have a good time too. There are some disgruntled people. That's their business. It's not ours, right? So we're going to have the focus be there. Get ready for the memberships too, because there is going to be a rant pack panel that will be something that is done weekly throughout the week. It may not be on Sundays, but it'll be during the week. We have a special rant pack live where y'all will be coming a part of, y'all will be more included in this conversation, including a call-in number, as well as some people that will be in the chat with us and be on camera or just want to get their, mics up and all that kind of stuff. Y'all will be having your own panel with me and we're going to do our own thing. There will be a Discord in reference to this. We will be creating the topics. We'll be creating the subject matter. You will have control with me. I am simply going to be the host of those rant pack panels and give my take and help the flow go through. But we will be discussing this later. I will be giving you more information about that. So very much don't go nowhere. I have figured out what the hell I want to do with this channel. I figured it out. Still going to cover some Drag Race, not all of it, but a lot of it is going to be covered through the rant pack panel, specifically what y'all are watching, what y'all are talking about. And I'm going to give y'all way more control as well as bring you in a little bit closer, but also because I was like, you know what? Why are we not doing something together? Let's do that. Hell, Gabby was in the chat before she became a part of the panel. Who is to say I can't find more of my Gabbies and my other babies and people that I didn't even know had the voices that could speak and talk and do all that in a specific panel for us where it's more protected and we don't have some crazies coming up in there and ruining the vibe, okay? So be on the lookout for that. That'll be coming soon. Where are my words? Today, we're talking about Drag Race Down Under. This new season is almost over with. We're on the semifinals. I got very little pictures because you'll find out in the hot topics portion of what happened to me today. Woo! Oh, my Sunday has been jam-packed. Yes, if you will. And of course, give you the ideas of what I need up here. What am I looking for? My brain just gave up. Come on back, Matty. Talk about who I think is going to win, and then of course go through the hot topics for this week and tell you what we're going to look out for the remainder of the week and all that good stuff. Okay, so there you go. All my links are in the about section. Check me out there. This video today will not be that long. I actually have a cameo I need to get to before the end of the day, so we'll probably be here for maybe an hour or so, maybe a little over an hour today. But yeah, there it is. Okay. So where are we at? Yes. Apparently, it's been requested, so let's go ahead and get it out the way. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content not intended to malign any religion, race, gender, company, individual, or wigs, and all opinions expressed by MattyRants program participants also the personal views and do not reflect the opinions of everyone on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on the program, so don't be gross. Grab your libations and strap in. I'm a little bit of a talker, maybe here for a while, not that long. Don't post any spoilers in the chat. If you feel uncomfortable doing this program, consider some activia and have yourselves a good poo. I love how I said consider some activia. If you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar for your boy hosting with the most in today, please and thank you. It's PayPal.me for /MattyRants, Cash App $Rants, and Venmo Matty-Rants. Thank you so much. Carl, you cool? What's going on? Let me find Carl. You cool? You cool? Hey, feral kitty, meow, meow, meow. But yes, let's go ahead and get the show started here today. I'm actually happy to be on the couch right now. There is a story as to why we're sitting here and we're not back over here. Where's my seat with my regular gaming chair? And we're here today. What a Sunday. Wait, where are the kids? Hold on, Mina. There go Mina. And then Mamu is actually in the cubby. Come on, finger, right in there. He's literally inside that as we speak. Yeah, the babies are all right. Speaking of which, I need to order Mamu a nail clipper because the one I bought, I am just unable to find. I finally went through every bit of my apartment and I cannot find the nail clipper. And I need to clip his nails like tomorrow. So I will be on Amazon tonight to get a new nail clipper and some more lube. Anywho, thank you so much for being here. I did have a tippy poo that popped up in here early. JMCL. Speaking of JMCL, I got a cameo as well. I got to get to you, and I'll be doing that right after this video. I'll probably change my shirt so you know. Well, yeah, there you go. Thank you so much, baby. Pleasure of your company this good Sunday. The pleasure is all mine, and the pleasure. Thank you for being here and gracing me with your presence too. Thank you for the love, JMCL. And if you, again, tippy poos, all that jazz, let's get the show started. Okay. I want the ones and the twos in the live chat, if you will. Vote for me, please. 1, you're still in this season. 2, you have checked out of this season. 3, you're still there, but I want to hear from you before I get this going because I need to get something off my chest before I really run through this episode. I think I can get my point across within the next 25, 30 minutes of Down Under for this one. If your answer is 3, because I have a lot of positives with this season I want to talk about first. The things that are bothering me the most. And where I think this can go. Purple eater. I swear to God, get out of my head. Get out of my head. Get out of my. Am I still drinking coffee? I was. That's how much of a late start I had today. That's how much of a late start I had today. I didn't finish drinking my coffee until maybe an hour or so ago. So I'm gonna be up tonight. Honey, I'm gonna be up. Oh, I did do the reaction for this episode. If you're on my Patreon, I will be posting it this evening. The angle is gonna be really weird. So you'll notice that it'll be changed back to the normal layout once I get my couch put back for tomorrow. I'm keeping it up tonight because I just kind of want to be close to the TV for some Marvel Rivals here. But okay, the vote. Let's go ahead and close out the votes. 3s were killing it. Y'all were really hitting them 3s hard, but 2 was that girl. 1, I didn't see a Uno. I didn't see 1. Here I go. Here I go. They casted the perfect group. Great set of queens. Loved it down. I was here for the majority of all of them. Everybody has a bit of personality, okay? It feels like it's a fresh set, even though it doesn't at the same time. The picture is clear. If y'all knew the early days of Down Under, we weren't getting 4K. So it's like, oh, okay. It feels a little bit more up, just a tad bit. And the flow of the show isn't long-winded, which I'm fine with. I like that it's quick. Like, let's go. Like, hurry this up. Every episode's under an hour. Okay. I'm all right with that. Perfect. Casting, pace, the way it's filmed, I'm enjoying it so far on those levels. Some of the challenges I've been enjoying too. Some of the challenges. Now, how the challenges come out, different story, but the ideas behind them are like, okay, work. What's not working? They'll call me a misogynist for this, but it's not true. Michelle is not a good host. Michelle is a great co-host. Michelle also is very personable, and I like that, and I see it from her. It gets a little, it's not hitting for me. It's just not hitting. And I was watching today, and and I'm talking about it. I was like, let it go, Matt. You're doing this thing where it's like, oh, I'm Michelle. And so I was really trying to, but there was one moment in particular when she was saying like what was going to happen on the main stage. The energy just wasn't there, and it didn't feel like a host. Like, I'm not going here's where I'm not going to just say Rue and everything. Pangina is a great host. Okay. Supreme. There's something about there's something about these people in the head positions in other franchises where I can go, yes. I'm even going to put Brooklyn into this equation, where it feels like, okay, yeah, okay, no, I feel it. I don't question this. Mama Pow. Not to say we need a drag queen, but maybe we do as a main host. And not just an ally, kitty, best friend. I've been on tour with all the girls. No shade. I think Michelle is amazing, and she's put in the work, and she has every right to be on that stage, on the set, in the room, in a chair, on camera. It is just something, it don't connect for me. And it feels like we're almost doing something at work. Like this is a business call, and we're just trying to get everything off the list first before we move on to the next case on the agenda. Like something's just not clicking for me. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll be different next season if Michelle continues to host. You never know how things work. People like to look back at themselves. Oh, I could do this differently. This season in particular, yes, it was a little bit of a shock. Like, oh, Michelle's hosting. We like Michelle, but it just didn't feel the same, and it disconnects a tad bit from me. Back to the positives, though. We got queens from the show from previous seasons as Michelle's role in the co-host position. Not really, but, more so, yes. winners that come back, and we have other queens that pop up on the panel. That has been the best. It is really nice to hear the opinions of these queens who have either won a season or did very well for what it's worth. They have experience when it comes to drag. And so when they're talking about the looks, they're getting real nitty gritty. Nikki Doll is also a great host too. I didn't mean to miss Nikki here. I'm just trying to get the franchises on my mind right now. So I just want them to think about what direction they're trying to really go with this. And I honestly want them not to think of it like Michelle didn't do a good job. She did a good job for what it's worth. I just wasn't enthralled with the full take of it. That's all. You know what I mean? I just wasn't enthralled with it. It was more so Michelle looks nice. Michelle looks okay. The looks were never giving. When we would see Rue, we would either give like, girl, it's not my favorite, or, oh, it's a lot. Michelle would look nice. And it was me saying nice a lot. I was like, she's nice. I kind of want a drag queen to host the show. That's all. I kind of want a drag queen to host the show for a drag show, whether it be, someone like Sigourney Beaver or someone like, Trixie Mattel. Like, I'm trying to give differences of like a woman in drag or a trans woman in drag or like a man in drag, like something in drag. And while Michelle has done drag and she's been in ballroom and that all makes sense, it's just something about that. It's not hitting for me. That's all. Reese actually has been doing a very good job this season. I almost am like, Reese, is you now in this position holding up more weight than it has felt before? Because I've enjoyed his presence, but he's been a little bit more like there, right? The guest judges were fine except for that one bald dude who didn't have no purpose being there. And everybody else kind of gave what they needed to give. Some of the songs have been really good too. Again, casting was great. I don't think it's a bad show. And I don't think it needs to be canceled or whatever. I just want them to really consider maybe not Michelle. Or if they do again, maybe, I don't know, something just needs to, for me a little bit. And it's not. Sorry, I had to get that off my chest first. Let's continue with the episode. I was like, I don't, there's no way I can continue this without just getting that off my chest, baby. But it was sad to see Max, the drag queen, go, but also as someone who has lost a parent before, it makes perfect sense in terms of where mentally they were on the season. It was a lot of emotions. It was a roller coaster. I think if Max comes back after some time, like really being able to grieve properly, and as again, when you lose a sibling or a parent or anybody in your family and even bloodlines to friendships, grieving is a process that kind of lasts forever, but you get better with time. So I like to see Max back again in some sort of capacity, to be honest with you. And again, casting's been wonderful, but I could tell the writing was on the wall for Nikita because they gave almost a similar edit to Candace's Drag Race with the whole, if I'm in the bottom and you see me, I'm gonna send you home. And then Mandy over here, like, I'm not really concerned or worried. And then look what happened. Stop telling me he's gonna be in the bottom. Stop telling me, because like this edit, it happens on some shows sometimes, but it does a lot where it's the girls who were talking big shit in the beginning end up either getting humbled at the end or they end up being able to like actually vouch for themselves, and whoever is bitter in the room that gets their confessionals like, she thinks she's that girl, they end up in the bottom. It's storytelling. It's fun, but I was just like, damn, I just saw this yesterday. That was my take. And I was like, I just saw this yesterday. They're told they have to do the roast of Reese Nicholson. This is a good thing for very few in the room, right? Nikita's a little concerned, and so is Mandy, but Lazy Susan and Vibe are all about it. And Freya believes that they're funny too. They actually prove their worth. Keita Mean and Michelle Visage are actually the coaches for comedy, and they gave some really good advice. I also was gagged to see Maxie Shields back. I was like, damn, Vibe, this is low-key everybody you work with up in here, girl. Also giving some, good advice. I know I'm about to say it again, but it's like, again, this is one thing I like about Drag Race Down Under right now. We're seeing a lot of the girls from previous seasons come in. It seems to be more than just 2 or 3. No shade to RuPaul's Drag Race. Because, I love the American season. I love it, love it, love it, love it. And I'm so excited for 17. You got one more time to bring Alyssa back. You got one more time to call that one girl. You have got a huge list of bitches that are free and available that a lot of us fans would like to see again. You can make those decisions. You can do that. If you don't want them on the judges panel because Mother Tall Bald-Headed Rue said no, that's fine. I can understand why Raven's there. She is RuPaul's shadow. I mean, casting the darkest of spells, but also because Raven does RuPaul's makeup, so that makes sense. But also for me, I would never. I can't see Raven hosting the show. Not. It'd be cool for another Black queen to get the job, but like she don't got it either. I've watched her other show. It's fine and she's fun. I enjoy Raven on a level of like critiquing things versus like hosting stuff. I'm gonna be honest with you because I do like watching Raven on Fashion Photo Review. Like I do. I like hearing her take on it, even if I'm not agreeing with my favorite NAACP member. Like I really give her credit for that, but I just like I feel like if they ain't gonna host it no more, y'all gotta call it another name and y'all better change it up because it's not gonna feel the same and everybody's gonna talk about it like I am now. Michelle she had a dress on with stars. Good for Michelle. No, she had a good mug. Her mug was great today. This dress is my favorite thing in the entire universe. However, I like this panel. Everybody say, okay, it's Keita Mead. Oh, I love having subscriber only. Keita Mead, Michelle Visage, Reese Nicholson, and Anita Wiglet. Yeah. I'm telling you. Good panel, right for comedy. I love that Anita and both Keita are there. That's so cute. And they were on the same season together. So that's awesome. But Crash, thank you for this first super chat of the day. Boo, 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 boo. Crash gets a dance if it's a super chat. If it's the first one of the day, I'm going to give a little dance array and make an original song. Okay, there you go, Crash. Will I be doing that for all of you? Please remind me to do that because I think I want to incorporate first super chats of the day dances and last super chat of the day dances. Okay. Including past queens makes it feel more continuous and like a living, breathing legacy, not just a game show. This and more queens of color, please. Raven does not count. You can paint yourself to be a different color, cat. Excuse you can, well, I still stand by what I just said. But yes, more queen of color would be awesome. But yes, also our Asian sisters and our Latin sisters getting a little bit more of a bump up too, because it's, trust me, I would like to see more Black representation at all times too. But I also have to remind myself, especially with friends I have, that the Latin girls always get the bad cut too, and our Asian sisters, we don't even need to go down that line. It's like we're all crossing our fingers at Snatch Game. It's like, oh my God, like please don't send her home for Snatch Game. Please don't send her home for Snatch Game. Because this is me right now. I'm like, Stephanie is gone. Tiffany's gone from Canada. And Minnie's still there. So I'm like, oh shit, we haven't had Snatch Game yet. Is that it? I'm doing this for Minnie. I'm doing this for all of our like our Latin and our Asian sisters. Every time we get there, I'm like, ooh, bitch. It's either gonna be you or you. Oh God. Dita definitely needs to be on All Stars. Shout out to Dita Ritz. Love me some Dita Ritzies. Speaking of which, I need to wash my sheets, as I will be doing that and doing my cameos at the same time after this video. But we're at the Reese roast. Aw. How did they do, everybody? Lazy is really good. Lazy was funny and a great start to the roast. All of their jokes were well paced, and I love the way they were holding their rhythm. Lazy did it for me. She was a nice intro, and I was like, okay, we got some jokes. It's gonna be funny. Yeah. If Jenny Lemon took the substance, yes, Liam, I would agree with you because I am getting a little Jenny Lemon vibe. Shout out to Jenny Lemon. She was great on the show. Love me some Jenny Lemon. But if Jenny Lemon took the substance and shaved, yes, this would be that. Because there's still that red lip, but it's actually on the lips. Nikita Iman is Gorgina, and I'll be fair and honest and say she was actually my favorite next to Vibe in Lazy Susan this season. Love Nikita. This was bad. You are in front, and forgive me. It's her talking about ballroom in front of the most alabaster group of 4 people I have ever seen in my life. And Michelle, the only one that even knows the terminology. There is Michelle Visage, ballroom, actual. Then there's Reese, where everyone need to let him know he was a white twink. I was like, okay, that's getting old. You got Anita Lisp and Keita Lisp. And I was like, all right. So your whole setup was for who? Not the investors at HBO, because they didn't keep Legendary, did they? So I was over here like, girl, what is this? Kakita, sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Love her. Nikita. Ooh, bad. Ooh, it was bad. And I love her. Freya was funny, but this is Freya's whole set. Hey, I got a joke for you. Here's my joke. Oh, people laughing. Let me look up. Okay, back to this again. Yes, bitch. Okay, we're going to do this. I'm looking back up. Freya was funny. Freya kept like legit was the whole time. So as much as I enjoyed Freya's set, and Freya looks good, and Freya always looked good, even though that I'm not talking about nobody's lace, because again, baby drag queen over here, but I'm like, I was afraid. I was staring at that sucker because to me it was like fighting evil by moonlight, or either that, or I'm watching an episode or a movie called Face Off, and John Travolta's in the other chair, and you're Nicolas Cage, and y'all about to switch, and they just made the marks for where they're gonna cut before they get this off and go amp, and then move it on over there. She's still beat, and I love Freya. She's a key, but I was like, oh, okay. Mandy's jokes were all about their BDSM situationships and her being like a dick pig, but at the same time, I was like, well, that's just her tease. She likes to hoe, which is fine. Get your hole wrecked. Put that penis somewhere. Do what you got to do. Swing it around town. I don't know if it's big enough, but do what you got to do. They just weren't funny. That one joke with, Reese is going to bring lube and this and, or I'm going to bring that, and then I'm going to bring some honey. And I was like, this is for a different crowd. This is for the leather bar. This is for the leather bar. This is for that. This is for the bear bar, girl. This is for the out here in Houston. Let me think. Harry's. Would I put this in Harry's? I like Harry's. That's actually a great bar. Shout out to Harry's. Yeah, I would put this for Harry's. I really like that bar. I'm so glad I started going there recently because they do like leather shows, or they do like alternative drag shows there too. I saw, and their patio is wonderful. Shout out to Harry's out here in Houston. There are a couple good spots in the Gaber. Who? Crash, shut the fuck up. Stupid. Oh, okay. Vibe 1, the end. Now that Nikita's gone, I'm not going to lie, I want Vibe to win the season. As I like Lazy Susan a lot. I don't know what it is. I get it. I don't know why. I'm vibing with the vibe. I love her. Her confessionals have been the best. Like, she is quick. We have also seen her stumble before. So there is that nuance of, yes, they can get in their own way, but they're able to pull themselves out of it again. There's actual like depth with the character. No shade. Vibe, I'm rooting for you, sweetie. And I was very happy that you ate this up. Ate it up. I love how the racially ambiguous jokes were happening, and she was like, whoop. I was like, there she go. All right, she know her light skill. I can't. Yeah, I think Lazy Susan's gonna take it, but Vibe is the only one that is close to her on the board now. But I agree. I thought she was gonna win a couple other episodes, to be honest with you. But yeah, Vibe, you really did a good job for Snatch Game. Capes on the runway. Lazy Susan is first. I'll be real, Lazy. I was like dead ass living for everything that you did at the beginning of the season. It's been kind of cool. It's been kind of cool lately. This isn't my favorite thing. I hated the blue lingerie ensemble. Who is that? Mamu? Hey, Mamu. I didn't even know he was coming back out here. But the rug that they're carrying with all the stuff and the cat on the back, I thought that was cool. Yeah, she's supposed to be doing like couch realness or something. Hold on. What? Oh, he going in the little hole. Okay. I was like, where's Mamu going? He's going in the little donut. Yeah, I didn't really care for that. I was like, with the rug as like this cape, I was like, wasn't my favorite. Didn't hate it, but I was like, the best part, Mamu, are you coming up here with me? Come on up here, young man. You need some help. Oh, everyone say hi to Mamu. Mamu's up here with me. This is why I like sitting on the couch. Because if you've been a part of my Patreon and you watch my reactions, you know that my kids come and sit down and watch TV with me, okay? Especially Mina. Like, but Mina's over here. She's gonna get jealous in a second because Mom was getting comfortable. And she's gonna be like, I'm gonna come up here too. But yeah, Mamu was on the SpongeBob pillow, the same pillow my mom gave me when I was 18. I've had that pillow for 20 years now. I've had this little SpongeBob pillow for 20 years, and it's Mamu's little place on the couch now. Isn't that right, Bubby? He's so big. He is so big. I have to put him on the scale soon because I was like, you're getting humongo. And I did verify he is a Bombay. I got that verified. My cat is Mamu is a Bombay. And of course, Mina is a Tortie. But like, I was so hyped to hear he was a Bombay. I was like, oh my God, you're not just a black cat. You're a Bombay black. Because he's mono everywhere. He has black paws, black nose, black everything's black on him. There ain't no pink in this baby except for his tongue. Whereas with Minako, she has like a black thumb here, a pink paw there. This one's brown, this one's black. Yep. I got a blood test done, and it's really crazy that my iPhone picks it up too. Like when I take a picture of Mamu, it pulls up his breed. With Mina, it just says like Tabby, and then one time it said something on the lines of Calico, and I was like, what? But with him, every photo I take of him, it comes up as Bombay. Every single one, plus the blood test. Ain't that right, Bubby? Ain't that right? Oh, my little baby boops. I love him so much. Oh, if y'all, hey, reminder. Oh, here come Mina. Reminder, Mina's adoption date when I first got her is coming up. Remember, I adopted her December 26, 2023. So her first adoption day, oh, I'm getting emotional. I'll have Mina for a full year officially in like a week and a half. Oh, my baby girl. Okay. Focus on the show, Matty. Focus on the show. Oh my goodness. I can't. Oh, that's so special. Oh, Aaron's here. Hey, friend. Sorry. The capes weren't caping. Love from Vegas. Love back to love back to you, Aaron. I'm glad to see you, friend. I hope you're doing well. That's funny. I cannot. I got Mamu the day before my mom's birthday on May 25th, 2023. So that's why Mamu is special, because I got him the day before my mom's birthday. It's like my mom's baby cat, right? Oh God. Yeah, they're down here. The kids are down here. There we go. Sorry, lazy Susan. Cat cam. Cat cam time. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to do the cat cam. There we go. There you go. That's right, Bubby Wubs. Every person who I've gotten to like meet Mamu, like they all go, he's so damn soft. Because he says hello to everybody. Mina, you coming up here, Big Mama? Don't look at me like that. Come on up here. You can come up here if you want to. She's contemplating. She's contemplating. Yeah, everybody who's met him was like, he's so chill. He's so chill. Because he just walks up to them, he'll sniff, and then be like, okay. And just walks away. It's like, yeah, that's my baby. Okay, Chase, I'm gonna pay you. We haven't received your pay in full. I know it's coming. I'm gonna make it before at the end of this video. Shiggity. God bless America. And I got a cameo to do. Ooh, we got a lot of things. Okay. I'm gonna get that paid. Well, both of those. Ooh, never. I forgot. There's 2 of those I gotta pay. Okay, work. Daddy's gonna make it. Sorry. Okay, back to this. Lazy Susan didn't like this one. I just want to do this. Nikita Iman. My issue with this outfit was the nude illusion underneath that sort of it just took me out of the white for a second, and I was like, is that a part of it? Like that's what y'all wanted to do, or were you having plans to do something else with that part? I kind of wish that beige here was a completely different color, or was that gold that she has on that pen or something, or if it was also like the pearl detail like all throughout that part. That would have really hit, because I personally like the dress and the top of it with this feel. I kind of live and breathe for it, actually. I just, that one, this here, and I wish the wig was a little bit bigger. I wish more of like a bouffant moment with the tendrils coming down the front and a little bit in the back. I don't know, but like she's so gorgeous. I just want pearls to really like snatch this part down here, because it's just giving beige, little bodysuit something up here. But I liked it. I did. I thought Nikita has really been serving for me this season. I just saw the writing on the wall. I was like, oh no, it's top 5 and we can't look no further. Girl. Freya, I'm here for the Middle Eastern heritage and representing. I'm not gonna lie though, I didn't even think that when this came out. I just assumed Dune. I really did. I assumed Dune down. That's it. I said, girl, she coming out here giving pale. Mama got a blonde wig. Is she Zendaya? I thought she was walking the house, boots in this. But I was like, there's a whole lot of beige. I thought it looked good, but it was just a little mute for me in terms of the color. But yeah, I mean, it would have been kind of crazy if you had blue contact lenses and something, but yeah. I didn't get cape. I got Jedi robe, Angela Ratchet. I can see that. Throw her a lightsaber. She'd fuck it up. I mean, well, actually, no. Let's not give her a lightsaber. I don't want that community to get to her. She is a queen of color, after all. Yeah, let's not get the Star Wars community behind Freya. We want Freya to have a good life and not be trolled by people who get mad if she gets casted for a role that, Oh God. Anybody else think Twitter is just hell now? It's pretty much hell, isn't it? Baby, that app has turned into a demonic entity. Woo! Speaking of that, Girl, I hope that's not dreadlocks that are just dyed red put on top here, and that's just fabric that made it look like that. But Mandy moves here. I actually thought this was cool. The cape was there, mama. I thought it was a nice little suit. I had to give it ones. I just thought what was happening with this part I didn't understand. I said, what's going on? What's going on? But I like this red. I thought it was good. Come on. You know what, Joseph, you win for the commentary. Scarlet Witch sponsored by Twizzlers. Joseph, you better be a part of that rant pack panel. You have some fun comments. I've been seeing you, bitch. That's hilarious. I felt the same way about vibes. Where I like the look a lot. I just wish the cape was like ridiculous, something humongo, but it's still nice though. I like it. Pure chaos. That has way too much of a fucking hitbox. I'm sorry. That move is ridiculous. I'm over here like, bitch, I am far away from this lady. Somehow I still get tagged. I don't think so. Cannot stand when she does that ultimate move. But I love seeing her get shot out the air when she's doing it. She'll be like, peer, and then all of a sudden, Hawkeye, pop. That is the one funny thing about Marvel Rivals, y'all, is if you're a person that flies like Iron Man, Storm, and like Scarlet Witch, if someone is sniping you and you get shot in the air, it is hilarious. Because Iron Man will be like, whoop. I'm over here trying not to laugh because I'm like, why they make him go lip like in the middle of the air? Just out. Storm be going face first into the ground and stuff. It's Spider-Man 2. Oh, it's so funny. I was playing a game the other day with Carmelo and someone caught him in mid-swing. It was so funny. Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. I thought Vibe looked pretty. To me, I was like, this is a nice little, bodysuit moment. I wish the cape was a bit more grand, but I think she looks gorgeous in these colors. And I love the lionfish reference, a very poisonous fish. Vibe wins this episode, and I couldn't agree more. I was glad that Vibe got her second win. I think that she should have been on her third by now, but that's just my take. Our bottom two is Mandy moves and Nikita Iman. Yo, Tamisha's name was like, my brain was like, Tamisha. I'm like, it is not Tamisha. That is Nikita. Let's not get confused over here. Like, please. It was time for Nikita to go only because it's her third lip sync. And, where can we go with this? Hey, Ja Flocoli. She pulled off her, like, bust and gave, like, tassels. She let the moves come out. I said, yeah, I guess. The lip sync was fine. I thought it was a decent episode for what it was worth. I was sort of drifting out, if you will. When you get my reaction, you'll notice that it's a 30-minute reaction because I was like, okay, and move, and scene, and go on. Because we can kind of see where we're going here. But we lost Nikita. I'm a bit sad. I like Nikita a lot. All my love and blessings to Nikita Iman. She's amazing. And I enjoyed her spirit even when it was delusional. So who is left, you may be asking yourself. We have Lazy Susan with 3 wins. We have this isn't any better. We got Lazy Susan with 3 wins. We've got Mambo. I forgot you was there. Yo, I just put my whole hand down on him. Oh my goodness. What is that? You got a little eye booger. Can I get it? Thank you. It's nasty. You're welcome. I love you. My cute little patoot boots. Let me see these paws. We gotta clip them nails. Are you about to take me in? You better not. You was about to see him do what he always do. He'll take my hand and he'll just start nibbling on it like like a baby. Oh my goodness. Nikita's got none because she went home. Actually, Nikita had one and she went home. So it's Lazy Susan with three, Lazy Susan with 3, Vibe with 2, and then Freya with none, and Mandy with 1. Such a weird combo. Hi, Mina. You coming on up? Hi, big girl. Hi, Miss Mama. You coming upstairs? Come on up here, big gal. Come up here, baby gal. Come on up. Get on up. She wants me just to pet her on the floor. I'm like, no, come up here. You know, I can't pick her up. Okay. I think it's between Vibe and Lazy. I can see Lazy taking it. If Vibe wins, I'd be hype. If Lazy takes it, I'd be hype. But I think it's gonna be between those two. No shade to Freya, and no shade to Mandy Moves. Oh my god, so many Drag Race people. I kind of miss top 3 because why not just to send Mandy or Freya home? I think they're trying to wrap the season up with the 8 episodes, giving very let's go ahead and see this as a test run, you know? I'm glad it's a subscriber live. Like, we've had a very positive experience in this live, haven't we? It hasn't been nasty. Everyone's been able to talk. The live chat's been decent. Y'all have been talking with each other. If you disagree, you disagree. There hasn't been any like grossness. Yeah. So, and that's probably what we'll continue to do forever and ever and ever until the end of time because people can't act right. So, yeah. If you really are mad, you can just subscribe, wait the hour, say what you got to say, and do what you got to do. But that lets me know that, again, I run you. I run you. if you got to do all of that, sorry. You're very sorry. But we'll also have the membership only lives coming up soon, starting in January for the rant pack stuff. So that will also be something to partake in as well. Mina, come on upstairs. So hot topics. Nothing really on my end here outside of the Golden Globe nominations that were pretty. I was like, okay, I'm really rooting for the substance, if I'm going to be honest with you, as far as those nominations are concerned. There was something recently over the Mufasa premiere with Blue Ivy and everyone saying that she was dressed too much like an adult. And I think it's really weird that everybody's having an opinion on a 12-year-old child and you don't have anything to say about everybody else's kids, but that one child. Let's be very clear. Y'all have been talking about that baby since the day she came out. You don't like her and you do everything to hurt her. It's wild. I just hate the way that this whole we can't get to Beyonce, so we're going to talk about her daughter. We can't do this, so we're going to talk about that. And yes, her husband is currently being accused of certain really heinous crimes right now, which is like, whoa. That person has now had to say that they misspoke. I was like, what is happening? This is a lot to say. Oh, I misspoke. What? But you filed the whole, I actually didn't mean to say all. And I really meant to. Huh? We did ask for money, but then when we didn't get it, what? I was like, okay. This is wild. This is what, but that's the thing, Xavier. They talked about asking for that initially, didn't get it, then did that, but then was like, we didn't want to do that. That's why I'm just staying out of it because I'm just like, you know what? This isn't my business. I support Mother B. Okay, I don't know what Jay is doing over there. I don't know what he's doing. It don't look good. B, you know what to do, but I just need you, just you know, sister. That's how I feel right now. I'm just like, hey, love you, girl. He was my favorite. At the same time, I'm going, I want to see the due process of everything and figure out what's going on before I just make my assumptions and jump. At the same time, I'm like, Allison, hey boo. The healthcare CEO thing that happened with United Healthcare, I am conflicted about how I feel about it because I can't celebrate that happening, but I can understand why we got things going on. Allison, I could make you one of my mods too, but I may do that in January when we start the Rant Pack panels. We made Liam a moderator today. Because Liam's been with us for quite some time, just like you, Allison. And I was like, you know what? Me and Dooley and the rest of us been talking about it. And Mamu's on the couch with us. Everybody say hi to Mamu. Yeah, I'm not going to put that man on a pedestal and be like, he's so hot and da 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 da. It's weird. That's glorifying that. Like, I understand what he did on a John Q level. Like, oh, like I totally get it. I totally get it. Totally get it. As somebody who deals with the healthcare system myself, as far as getting medication and going through hoop after hoop after hoop for certain things, totally get it. I'm never going to go that far. So, like, it's just wild to see that because to me, I'm going, yes, the color of his skin matters. Yes, his gender matters. Yes, all of this is in play. Everything about it. How would everyone feel if they weren't as attractive as they are? There's a lot that I'm so conflicted with all of it. I get what happened, but I can't celebrate it in the same sense. But I totally understand. It's just weird. The Libra in me is doing a lot of this. But I just don't. I think it's really gross how some people are sexualizing and turning into like that whole bit. It's getting kind of weird. So yeah. Chris Rock saying something completely racist and getting mad about it and blaming the people filming him at that private show. That lets you know that Will Smith's slap wasn't hard enough. It wasn't hard enough. I told you that man was a trash panda from the moment we said go. Did I not? And now there's this new report. He made a whole joke about Mexicans being put into space. I thought that was wild. I was like, okay, do you see what we're going with this? You can't say that shit. Yeah, you got to Google it because I was reading it recently, but he wasn't on SNL when he said it. It was at a private party for some millionaire, and he was doing like an event for them. So he was paid by those people to come there and do some stand up. And basically, the crowd of people were people that would have liked that said humor, but not everybody that was there would like that. So he was filmed making said joke. He was really pissed off about being filmed for it because he was like, you know what they're going to do. But I'm over here like, well, yeah, bitch, that if you don't want nobody to get you, then don't say some shit that's going to get you got. And at the same time, weren't you the same man that was in a room with Jerry fucking Seinfeld, Louis C.K., and Ricky Gervais, where you told them it's okay to say the N-word? There's actual footage of you saying you can say it, I don't care. And they were just saying it just to be funny and just laughing and giggling with the hard ER. You're that same guy. Like Adam Sandler had to give you a black wife and Matthew, be quiet. I was like, okay, let me when I say that footage of them just sitting down talking about it is one of the wildest things ever. And how Ricky gets so giggly saying the word and Louis like, fuck it, I don't give a damn. And Jerry's like, absolutely not. Jerry's how I feel. As much as you're saying it, I don't think so. It's so funny. Jerry's like, no. Because he already has his own issues, as you know, with Jerry Seinfeld. If you know about Jerry Seinfeld, a lot of people don't know his history because y'all are Gen Z, but a lot of us millennials and other girls are very much aware of Jerry Seinfeld and his dating habits. Very Woody Allen territory, if you get my drift. Very Woody Allen-esque. Very that. Back in the day, there was a scandal, or at least sort of like in the papers, about the people that Jerry dated. And they were giving under Leonardo DiCaprio's age cap of 25, that kind of stuff. I mean, Kramer was a racist. That guy was a racist. Full on, very much walked it back, did the full apology, then said shouldn't have apologized, all that kind of shit. I mean, people like Roseanne are prime examples of comedians that want to be able to say anything and everything and not have consequences for it, and then full on go into like full rage, conservative, angry mode, and they forget the whole plot and point of being progressive is about the world growing and evolving and not being stuck in one place and position. Because when you realize that the things that made you fear that aren't actually things that are, unsafe, they're actually okay, things are actually things that don't even have anything to do with you, it just gets really wild. So that's just how I feel on those levels. But yes, there's a history for all that. Yep. Thank you, Aqua. He picked up a 17-year-old from high school when he was 30. Yep. I mean, again, that's like old stuff, Deb. And you know what happens with a lot of these celebrities? They do their, I'm going to go away. I'm going to be a producer, background stuff. Things will come out like my show will be syndicated A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And then, we forget. And then we move on. Oh, he did marry? I didn't know he married her. Oh, wow. I mean, people like worshipped Elvis Presley, but they don't want to talk about how old Priscilla was. There's a whole movie glorifying that low key from her perspective. God, no shame, Miss Priscilla. I'm not trying to come for you, girl, but let's talk about it. That movie was a glorification of some groomer ass shit. It was weird. And I can't get into women, men, or anyone in between that finds a Lolita aesthetic appeasing. That's weird. Do you know what that word even means? Like, that's wild. Do y'all remember the movie Lolita, for that matter, and how controversial that was? And now all these, anywho, Call Me By Your Name is a bad movie. You want to know why? Because it glorifies that kind of shit. A lot of people didn't realize that Armie Hammer is some grown-ass man and Timothy Chalamet is underage in this movie, and they're please. As much as films need to be made and stories need to be told, there are some things where I go, okay, girl, did we really need to do all that? Because it's more of you making this look beautiful versus showing the dirty side of this, and you making this look like it's a gorgeous scene versus actually showing like the really fucked up kind of stuff with this. Okay. Oh my God. Baby, you had to subscribe to get in here. Oh, you had to subscribe. I appreciate your patience though. And it has technically been almost an hour. So they could have done, like, you know what I mean? So you could unsubscribe now, girl. It's okay. Oh, that's sad. All right. Hey, if you want to feed my kids, drop a tippy poo in my jar. Do it for someone who needs to make screen names with my name and be a fucking weirdo. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo Matty-Rants. So I guess that actually proves that I do own you and you belong to me. You are an employee. Mm-hmm. You had to actually, like Riley, I even put an hour of time. That lets me know you waited in all that kind of glory. Therapy. It's time, baby. It's really time. That's sad. I own you, girl. That's actually sad. Let me look at these nails. Can I see this one? Hold on. Bloop. Hold on. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get these cut, bubby. Okay, you're still good. Thank you. I know you won't let me have an issue cutting your nails. Mina's gonna be trouble. Mina's gonna be like, I'm going crazy. Okay. So let me wrap this up with basically telling you my day and just end this here and do whatever we got to do. That's why that's funny. Because then you just got banned, and now it's like, did you set up 4 accounts to jump in and you're just gonna pop in every hour? Oh. Ooh, you got to get multiple devices now. My God. Dad, can I have a new tablet so I can troll this guy? I can't stand him. Weirdo. Aqua, thank you so much for the super chat. I met Lady Bunny last Monday and was given a personal invite to her next Boston show. We had a few kiki moments. Work. Shout out to Lady Bunny. That's dope. A lot of the queens are just really dope, nice individuals. Okay, y'all, let me tell you about it. Your boy woke up late. I was supposed to have plans last night, but my plans fell asleep on me, and I was just like, oh, a little upset. I was like, oh my God. Especially for the girls that know, when you prep and get yourself together, it's like, sweetie, that takes longer than 30 minutes, and it's a lot of pushing. I need you to be on time. So it's all good though, because I know they were like working and shit. And again, I'm single doing my own thing. We're all single here. So it's just like, okay. So it was like, if I see you, I see you. It is what it is. Right. So, I was like, yeah, we'll try next time. It's whatever. So I woke up this morning and I'm just like, damn. I woke up this morning like, I am still, you know what I mean? I'm still clean, like, oh, like this ain't gonna work. Like, I haven't had it in a while, like, whatever. This guy that I know that I hadn't talked to in a minute hit me about the blue. It's just so weird. It's like, hey, I was right through your neighborhood. What do you do? I was like, no, come on through. I was like, yeah, come on through. I haven't seen you in a minute. Came through. What was supposed to be just a conversation turned into something else. 2.5 hours later, mind you, I completely forgot about the entire day. Like, I forgot. Like, I mean, 2.5 hours, lots went down. I'm like, okay. I was like, I have shit I gotta do. Like, yeah, me too. I was like, okay, we'll see you later. Peace. I look at my watch. I'm like, oh, bitch. Let me get to what I gotta get to. Okay. Started getting everything prepped for this. Did my whole reaction, all of that, and then all of a sudden, I get a message from a family member, and my family member is literally having a breakdown. Full-on mental breakdown. I'm not going to say who it is, which is one of my family members, and just know that they know who to contact to talk to when it comes to those moments. Me. I'm over here. I'm literally getting screenshots for Drag Race Down Under. I am on the phone with my family member talking them off the ledge. We had a very good conversation. I told them they needed to get a book called The Four Agreements. Y'all remember I told you that was one of my things that helped me when I was going through my early days on YouTube and I was having my breakdowns and stuff. That book really changed my life. And then I also was just going through some other things and talking to them and just, doing all that. But I'm doing that at the same time I'm doing this. And then Chris hit me up and he was like, we ain't played Mario Party in a minute. Let's go. I somehow was able to play Mario Party and do my screen grabs and be on the phone. I beat Chris in Mario Party. I even told him, bitch, I was like, I'm shocked I won that, but it is what it is. I legit was trying to do like a whole bunch too. we've done a whole bunch of deep breathing exercises. We've got some good things that we can do to handle our emotions. Call me if you need me. Again, you got this. Remember, again, I'm telling him the things that my therapist is telling me, and I'm also telling them the things I tell myself when I got to deal with fuck ass people that wait an hour to get on my chat for no reason and dealing with my own problems that I don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give yourself some more grace, accept the things that you cannot change, and work on the things that you can. And then give yourself a little bit of love. Just like, don't weigh down on yourself and all that. So I hate that my family member was feeling that, but I've been that guy. So I'm like, oh, I know exactly how we can handle this and what to talk and what to say. But I had to be tough on them first. And I hate doing that, but it was like, yo, you can't just be messaging me some bullshit like I don't want to be here and da 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 da. As somebody who has survived that before, like, I'm gonna need you to really pull it in and have a conversation. What is going on? And so when they just laid it down for me, I'm like, okay, that is nothing, but it's something. Because the thing is about your emotions and how we feel as people, everything is valid. Every emotion, all of it, valid. The problem is that and I do this too, we sometimes take those emotions and then go into like the 10th gear without even shifting. We have already hit the 6th. We're already on the 6th. Baby, we haven't even started the car up. We haven't even started the car up yet. Like, we have not started the car. So how are you going to deal with the emotions and fix the problem if you're not willing to start on where this started and how it can go? And so I was explaining to them, like, as much as you want to call the family and be like, I need to talk to somebody, everybody's going through something too, and not everyone's going to have an answer. And so I say, don't have expectations to that so you don't get your feelings hurt. At the same time, when you do get on the phone, like say with me or somebody else, you can't just unload. You got to sort of break it down a little bit for people, because if you come on strong and you're swinging hard, everybody gonna be out the gate like, okay, this is too much, can't do it. What's going on? Okay, this is a lot. And their solutions will not be answers. They'll be, you gave them so much that they just thought of the first thing and they weren't able to even process what's going on. So I feel like my family member they got it now, because when we ended the call, they were in so much better spirits. Thank God. But that was crazy. I did that, got off the phone, then had to call another family member to like help them understand, because they were getting the calls too. And I was like, give them a little bit of grace. Don't be so hard on them. I told them about the book. My other family member was like, well, I have an extra copy. I'm like, well, send it to them, because I gave them the audio book, but send it to them. They'll have a physical copy. And again, they're asking for you to reach out. That's how you can reach out. So I think it's wild that my mom's gone and I'm her baby, but as my dad is still here, I'm his middle child. And I really feel like this is starting to really come into play now in my late 30s. Like, I'm having to be there for cousins, brothers, sisters, second cousins, nieces and nephews. Bitch, I'm over here like, why are y'all calling me? I'm like one of the most fucked up in this family. Why are you calling me? And I think it's because I have been through it already. I've had my breakdown. I've had my full-on moment. I've had my coming to Jesus, if you will. And I am one of the only Libras in my family. It's me and another aunt. And her zodiacs are in more of a Virgo atmosphere of like, I don't have time for this, versus my Gemini emotions. So like, I guess that's my balancing act with it all, but I'll take it. My mom used to do it, so I'll do it. That's what my mom used to do. My mom was the one that would be on the phone and talking us off the ledges. So I guess this is if you gave it to me, mommy, that's fine. I will receive it, because as much as it takes a lot of energy out of me, I don't want to see anybody that I love be in pain and be hurt. And that includes Rant Pack, that includes my family, that includes my friends. You can ask everybody, Scotty and all of them. Everybody's had a coming to Jesus conversation with me at one point in time. Even Dooley has had one with me. Dooley's had those moments with me too. I've also had those moments with Dooley where it's like, oh no, I know everything to say. I know exactly what I need to say to Dool. I know exactly what it is. And I'll be right on it that day. Sometimes I can't give myself my own advice, but I got the answer. So I don't know. That just may be one of my purposes in life in those sort of regards. But it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, my day was fucking wild. It was hot. It was dramatic. It was stressful. All of that, and everyone, I wanted you to know that slide that I got was literally finished at 4:00 on the dot. So I made it to work on time. Work on time today. I made a commitment to y'all to go live. And I said it on the thing. At first I was going to do an edited video, and I was like, you know what? These people will not control what I do on my channel. The rant pack is in the equation. And with my audience, myself, and my God, I will be all right. And I will be just fine. There is a lot of good news I've been getting lately that I'm not going to share yet because, again, I don't want to share all my blessings until they happen. But there are things that are coming my way that I know are coming my way, that I know that are in my path right now. And I have accepted those things. And I am fully thankful for it. And as far as everything goes down, whenever those things come to be, and you're like, where are you? I just see it for what it is. I'm learning this now. I'm learning. Stop talking, baby. Start the walking. Because these bitches want to see you fall, honey. But they hate when they see you fry, bitch. They hate when I see me thrive, baby. So I'm like, okay. Let it go. Let it be with God and let the universe take over. And ever since I've done that, things have been working out. I've still had my tough days. I still got a bill here too. I got to still pay this cable bill and the lights coming up. That's fine. But y'all have been blessings to me. You've also not only been blessings to me, but you've just been so fun to talk to. I love seeing your faces or your avies or your names pop up. And I'm like, I know who that is. I know who that is. And I'm really getting to notice y'all even more and more so, no matter how big the crowd is. You feel me? Okay. All right, y'all. I got to get to these cameos. I need to wash my sheet. I need to wash my sheets and I got to get to these cameos today. So I want to thank you so much for being here. Mamu. My baby's asleep. Hold on, I got to turn on a brighter light. Can I get you brighter? There we go. You want to say bye to everybody, Mama? Oh, no. I didn't want to turn. There we go. Okay, boom. You want to say bye? Big stretchies. Big stretchies. What is that? Hi, Bubby. Okay. Look at those legs. They're amazing. Look at those legs. Sorry, that's where Teen Titans go. Look at those legs. They're amazing. All right. If you want to find me in other social media spaces and places, you can find that all in my About section with both Linktree links for Instagram, Twitter, and everywhere else. I need to add Blue Sky to that. I'm on Blue Sky too. If you're over there, we stay out of the bullshit. We have a good time. I'm also on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. I will have this episode uploaded tonight, if not tonight, by tomorrow, along with some other content. So don't go nowhere on my Patreon. I'm like, I can't breathe. Where's my brain going? Bookable on Cameo. I got 2 requests to get to right now that I'm about to do. And also merch available at directlymerch.com. Affiliate partner with Paramount Plus. I got a P.O. box. If you want to send me a Christmas present, go ahead and send it on over there. Look at Liam in the chat with the links. Come on. See, it's Eureka always, baby. But come on, Liam. Oh, proud of you. Proud of you. Some of you may be like, why is Liam getting the moderator spot? Me, I have talked to this buddy for years. And we've had our own private text conversations via, I think, Twitter once before or twice before, a couple times, Liam. I've been had this, but I've also talked to him, and he's been a part of the Stereo Days as well. Liam's got street cred in the Rant Pack universe, okay? Baby, he run a block, as far as I'm concerned. He's over there in the UK branch with Vibe UK and who else over there that I know? There's a couple of y'all in the UK sector that I know that I'm like, oh, every time I see them, those are my babies in the branch right over there. Okay. Hugs to you, Patty. I hope you're having a good one. But yes, y'all, I'm out skis. I want to get to the cameos today. I want to finish washing my clothes. Again, if you want to drop a tippy poo in my jar, please and thank you. It's going to go towards my cable internet bill. PayPal to me for /MattyRants, Cash App /MattyRants, and Venmo /Rants. I gotta go. The babies are ready. It is Sunday, so I'm gonna get to my Ratchet TV today, but I'm also going to be on Marvel Rivals. If you see me online, do not be afraid to send me a message. Carmelo did that to me the other day, okay? And we were playing down. And I love getting on the chats with y'all because I won't get on live stream with the randos because they like to cuss and also like be mean. So yeah. But anywho, we'll get there. Appreciate y'all so much. Please take care of yourselves. Love yourselves first. Then we can get to everybody else. RuPaul is right with that. It is a very true statement. I know it's cheesy, but it's very true. And yeah, I'm trying to lead by example here. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you, hater. Thank you for waiting the hour and you came in here. I know you're mad and flicking off your computer right now. Thank you so much for tuning in, Beach. With more thanks to everybody that's in the Rant Pack. I appreciate you down. Let's continue to have fun. Let's continue to have a great time. Let's continue to thrive, strive, and do the best that we can. I love y'all so much, and I will see you for the next one. Bye, everybody.
Listen.